सही है
तो थोड़ा सा लाउडली
अच्छा
I am V. Srinivas, Secretary, Department of
free वाला क्या देना?
Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances, Government of India, and I will be briefing you on the District Good Governance Index release function, which will be done by the Honorable Home Minister in the presence of
tight करना थोड़ी सा।
Singh Ji and Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir in about half an hour's time. So, as I said, the District Good Governance Index represents next generation administrative reform in benchmarking governance at district level. It has been prepared after extensive deliberations. More than 10 rounds of meetings were held with various officers of government of J&K at the level of Chief Secretary and Director General Impart, district collectors, academicians, as also several sector specialists from other states. It helps identify the impact of various governance interventions at district level and prepares a futuristic roadmap for improving district level governance with targeted interventions. The Honorable Union Minister of Home and Corporation, Shri Amit Shah Ji, had released the National Good Governance Index on December 25, 2021. That was Sushasan Divas. And the Good Governance Index indicated that Jammu Kashmir registered a strong performance with 3.7% increase in indicators over the 2019-21 period. A copy of the Good Governance Index is available on our website. So this is the National Good Governance Index. What we noticed was that Government of Jammu Kashmir had performed very strongly in commerce and industry, agriculture and allied sectors, public infrastructure and utilities, judiciary and public safety. And we also noticed that significant improvements were there in ease of doing business, tax collections, skill training, connectivity to rural habitations, economic empowerment of women, health insurance coverage and housing for all. These were the broad areas in which governance had improved significantly. There were also improvements in conviction rates, disposal rates of court cases, proportion of women police personnel and citizen-centric governance. Yesterday I visited the Chief Secretary's office. There were no physical files. It was all e-office that was adopted. And JKI grams with more than 20,000 officers being mapped on the district offices portal. In this backdrop of strong governance performance at national level, the government of Jammu Kashmir's initiative of benchmarking governance at district level assumes considerable significance. The District Good Governance Index has helped identify the impact of governance initiatives at district level and provides a futuristic roadmap for improving district level governance. Now, I'll give you a brief overview of the improvements that we have noticed across districts, and of course the index will be shared with you after the release by the Home Minister. I think a few copies are available with us, and I'll request DG Impart to share them with you. Agriculture and allied sector, what we noticed was universal coverage has been achieved under the Kisan Credit Card Scheme, Soil Health Card Scheme, annual vaccination, and most districts witnessed growth in food grain production, horticulture produce, milk and meat production. In commerce and industry, there was improvement seen in GST, MSME registered online, credit to handicrafts, in fact 109% increase in credit to handicrafts. Then in education, it was seen that schools with drinking water facilities, separate toilets with electricity facilities, and also access to computers for a number of children, midday meals, these were improving. And 100% skill trainings have been imparted to registered students. Health sector, we witnessed full immunization, which is a huge success story. In fact, several films you must have seen in the inaugural session. Percentage of PHCs and sub-centers converted to health and wellness centers. Then Anganwadis with own buildings, these have shown improvements. Also, in terms of public infrastructure, we found that particularly the Housing for All scheme witnessed more than 50% of the sanctioned houses being grounded. Then, in social development, Aadhaar seeding of ration cards has been taken up in over 80% of the Union Territory. In financial inclusion under Jan Dhan Yojana and support for self-employment schemes have all registered double-digit growth. We were very impressed with the 100% progress in grievance redressal, and that represents a big milestone in the way JK diagrams has been taken up, district offices being mapped on the portal, and not only the quality of grievance redressal but also the timelines of grievance redressal have changed. This performance of the government of Jammu Kashmir fits well into the Honorable Prime Minister's vision that in the Amrit period of independence, we are marching ahead rapidly to create a transparent system, efficient process and smooth governance to make development all-round and all-inclusive. The government is committed to good governance, that is pro-people and proactive governance, and guided by the citizen-centric approach, we remain untiring in our efforts to further deepen the outreach of our service delivery mechanisms and make them more effective. The Department of Administrative Reforms under the leadership of Dr. Jiten Singh Ji has had over the last 2 years several collaborations with the government of Jammu Kashmir, e-office, capacity building programs for Jammu Kashmir Administrative Service, JKI grants integration with portals, regional conferences, and the current district good governance index represents a milestone in realizing the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister for next generation administrative reforms during the Amrit Kal period. So I also take this opportunity to thank all officials who have enabled scripting of this document. This document will be released very soon and we will be sharing with you. Thank you.
Any questions?
Thank you very much.
Chalo, buddy.